What's going on, cucks? Long time no see. Rogue here, formerly Killer Be Killed from the bunker. You can go back to any of my videos from when I first started on this channel during the COVID scam-demic, talking about what I saw happening and about what the future was going to be, which are now, by the way, only on my BitChute channel. I think I put them up there. I took everything off here because I promptly got immediately shadow banned on this channel, throttled, and 2 strikes against me. And I have other channels here, and if you get strikes under your name, they somehow figure out who the hell you are, and you can't have any more channels. Not that I really care anymore. I would say I'm watching alternative channels and listening quite a bit more than FluffTube, which you can't say anything on here. But anyway, if you go back to those, you'll find that everything I said was correct. It was all prophetic. I was right then. I'm right now about what's coming. I've always been correct. And I'm going to say this right now. Conservatives are cuck, wimpy losers who have never conserved anything in their lives. They are wishy-washy, limp-wristed pussies. And they've lost. They lost the war. Conservatism has lost completely. It's never conserved, and it never conserved the foundational society or civilization that our white Anglo-European founders and our descendants foisted and created upon this continent. And yes, they did conquer some natives that were here. I mean, that is the human condition. It's the nature of all civilization. One civilization gets conquered, another one comes in. Nevertheless, we've done great things. The globalist, I'm not going to even say leftist, just the authoritarian globalists have succeeded in destroying us. We're just not completely dead yet, but we are terminally wounded. And that's the end of it for us. Like I said in my last video, the war's over. We lost the war. However, everyone loses the war, and who's least likely to be completely destroyed are white Anglo-European descended people, especially Southerner, Scotch, Irish, Germanic, Texan, Appalachian people, because once we split up, and we're already seeing that de facto, once we completely split up, your skin's going to be your color. And, the people who come from the fighting castes and societies are going to, nobody makes war, nobody does violence like the white man. So we're probably going to be what's left on this continent after it all shakes out. But I hope you've been doing all the things that I started saying 4 years ago to do. I would have continued saying a lot of things on this site, but I realized that, it was all for naught. So yeah, in the 4 years, things have gotten exponentially worse by orders of magnitude. I went from car payments, I wasn't in a house anymore, but rents, debt, and all that kind of stuff, to completely out of debt, to living in a custom bus that I built myself, having no more payments, nothing, keeping everything low. I've got all the things you need. The only thing I don't have is a really, really huge, great community, and we're seeking that out now. If you're not out of the blue hives, then you're wrong, and you're going to die probably, because they flooded this country with at least another 10 to 15 brown, useless third world invaders from all points on the globe that hate America. They're probably going to end up they're already putting them into the police. They're going to put them in the military eventually. Whites are going to figure this out and just start shooting them. So your skin's going to be your color. So if you happen to agree with me, and I am white, if you happen to agree with me on this, I would leave the country if you're not white. but you're against all this immigration and this leftism and this despotism and this tyranny and this anti-free speech, anti-Second Amendment. If you are against all of that and you are a POC, which is like a unicorn, you need to leave this country when hostilities start. I don't know where the hell you're going to go, because Canada's going to pop off the same time we do. It's going to spread there. I don't know, maybe dig into a bunker somewhere, but you're gonna end up being a target lumped in with the other ones. But massive wars coming, massive famine. When the lights go out by one of either a terror cell that has been brought to this country by he who shall remain nameless in the federal government. Well, it's the entire apparatus. When the lights go out and the power goes out, or there's terrorism acted upon against the American people, try to instill fear. The thing is that a lot of us, we don't fear it. A lot of us have been waiting for the police and the government institutions to stop protecting the criminals out there. And then we're gonna fucking go hunting. And so I expect that to happen. I would get way the hell, way out of cities. I would get out of states. And you know the states I'm talking about. I would get out of densely populated areas. I think something's popping off before the election or soon thereafter. Bad times are upon us. It's end times, as Peter Turchin wrote about in his book. He pretty much susses out why this happened and why this has continuously happened in history, and we're no different. We're not going to be a slow collapse like the Roman Empire, because information and things travel very slow throughout. Everything is instantaneous now. It's going to be a fast collapse. So hopefully you got your shit together. Hopefully you got your beans, bullets, and band-aids. And because it doesn't matter anymore, because whatever's going to come can't be stopped. So I just figured I would check in here, because, I mean, what the hell? I guess if they terminate my account because of this video this time, oh well. So, good luck. Aim true. And hopefully we'll see you on the other side.